We're back. And now our closing thoughts at the end of the day. How do you feel about what we talked about, Mr. Gage?
Well, I feel like one, you know, it is possible to love two people, maybe not equally, but I feel like it's all on the individual's understanding. Because I mean, they have open relationships, they got all kinds of different relationships. So I think if it's allowed, it's not cheating anyway. So that's how I feel about the situation. I feel like, you know, as far as bringing up the ex and stuff like that, man, if you got a problem with it and that's your woman and you love her and y'all supposed to be in a relationship, you're supposed to be able to tell her that's bothering you and it shouldn't be no problem. It's past the game playing stage. You're supposed to be able to say something.
Miss Lisa?
My thoughts are, I don't think it's possible to love two people at the same time, your ex and your next, equally. It's absurd, because somebody's going to be cheated. He's your ex for a reason. He or she is an ex for a reason, and the person that you're with should get your all, not half of it, your all. That's it.
What about you, Mr. Cat?
They're both right. And I know that's cliche. The last person gonna say that after two people, but he is right about that. As long as it's understood. Now the balance of love and being in love with both of them, I'm talking just really like I say, float your boat. You can't wait to see this person. I don't know about nobody else, but I ain't seen it yet. You know what I'm saying? It's either gonna be now you might deal with that person because she can cook and she understand where you coming from, and y'all have been through some ups and downs. You really, now them that's different kind of love though. But that same even yoke love, man, that's gonna be a stout one to deal with. You feel me? It's gonna be exhausting too. It's gonna take some work, man.
But you're gonna deal with it.
I wouldn't deal with it. To tell you the truth, I just wouldn't deal with it. I never have dealt with it, but that's a personal thing. You feel me? But that'll take some work. That'll take some work to be evenly in love with somebody, because it's some work to be in love with one person. You feel me? That's long, you know. But you can look at it like a lady that have one kid, one child. Ooh, I can't have no more than one child. That's too much work. But you got some that got 6 kids, right? They deal with it right. They find a way right.
They do.
Yeah,
they
so,
do, and work it well.
Yeah, there you go. So you know, it breaks down to
what you do
and what you build out of, and what your morals are, what you're willing to put up with, because it's gonna be some compromise and sacrifices. Trust me. And like you say, some can be so naive to the person to have had a lover living with them. It's my cousin from out of town or just anything. What you gonna do? What would you do when you find out that what that was? That's the next topic.
And I'd like to say one more thing. Love is seldom, if ever, given equally at the same time. It's seldom, if ever. If it's gonna
one is always greater.
One always greater than the other. It's seldom that they're gonna love the same way at the same time. It's just unreasonable to even think that.
Yeah, but that's back and forth between two. That we talking about 3. You feel me? That's back and forth.
Yeah, that's even more. That's even more.
Yeah, it'll never be balanced. Like, I love you, man. You know how the cats be telling each other they love
Yeah,
each
because the
other.
love don't come out the same.
It ain't balanced, partner. Trust me. You feel me? So I kind of watch that word. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm serious about that word. You feel me? But some people just fly like a frisbee. Love, I love you. Oh, I got love. I don't entertain.
Like Houdini.
But how can you say you love somebody, or even not say it, but you show it?
That's what I'm into.
Sometimes you having a bad day, you call this person just to hear their voice to change your whole day. You get home, you can't wait to see that person.
Yeah.
You do anything to help this person. How can you share those emotions with somebody else on the same level? I don't think it's possible.
I didn't say on the same level. I just said it might not be even, but I think you can love two people. Though. It's just my belief. Don't beat me up for it. I just do believe that it is possible because people do it every day. People got women that they married to, they love them, but they got mistresses. She do something else. After a while, you keep exchanging that psychic energy and that physical energy, and it's gonna get off on you. And before you know it, man, you're gonna have deep feelings for both people. It's possible.
But is that love or you love with lust?
Okay, but it might not necessarily be lust because lust means it's just the act of sex and it's done. You might actually will be willing to go out and do things for her. You might be actually willing to go, pay this or do that, whatever it takes. You might feel
unconditional.
Yeah, but at the same time, bro, you gotta look at it like this. It may not be equal, but there is very seldom equal love between any people.
One is always gonna be greater than another.
Yeah, even with your kids, you might love your kids the same, but you got a favorite kid. Don't be playing.
Yeah, sure.
But you're not supposed to have.
You
You're
got
not
one.
supposed to.
But see, that's
I don't try to do that.
That's society.
It ain't got nothing to do with your trial. It's the different.
Yeah,
it's
that's
a different
society.
character.
You gonna naturally love the one to give you the less problem.
Yeah.
It's just like water. It seeks its own balance. It's
No,
gonna go to the
I
past
dis-
at
I
least
disagree.
No, I disagree
The
on that
parent pretty
myself.
much pull for the ones that get in the most
how we get
trouble.
on kids versus
Well, you have to pay them.
That's
That's
true.
different.
Let me get my.
That's a different
That was a
love.
metaphor. It
It was just a metaphor. I wasn't getting on that.
That'll be another subject.
Metaphorically speaking.
My opinion is this. I don't know. That's why I asked you. I'm Shabu. I'm Shabu X, the host of Fast Talk. And thank you and have a good night. Pow!